I'm talking about the first range of t-shirts that I'm releasing on 1000 Pace called the Content range. Why is it called the Content range? Well, it has a double meaning. Content, we all know it is content, but there's also a contentedness in my way of working there, and I moved in a very calm way, which makes a huge difference. I must have done about 80 different A6 drawings over the course of 3 or 4 weeks on this yellow paper. The 5 designs are selected from this. Yeah, and then I took it into Photoshop and refined the image for printing. I didn't retain any of the color that I used, which arguably I did enjoy a lot, but being as it's like an establishing range, I thought it would be nice to use black and white. 4 t-shirt designs and then 1 print design. So one of them is my handwritten, "Love everyone and tell the truth." It's a Ram Dass quote, basically, and Ram Dass is one of the, let's say, modern spiritual gurus who has always helped me to think about things or feel things differently, in the sense that he just encourages us to not get too wrapped up in our mind and to come back to the heart and back to the body. And that's, I think that love everyone and tell the truth is a good way of operating. I also love the style of lettering that I've used here. The other one is a cat in a room looking at a window. Originally I was drawing like a plant pot, because the previous drawings in that sequence were plant pots, and then the cat just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my god, that's perfect cat shape. And then to put the little eye at the side, I think was a beautiful touch, like in terms of perspective. And the other one was using, I guess, like kind of leaf pattern, floral pattern, in a geometric way. And I did a series of that in the beginning with really calmly. And so I inverted and adapted that for the t-shirt. I love it. The big print is going to be the big balls. So I was using actually the format of really reductive, like perspective room views, like just with like 3 lines, 2 strokes of the pen. And the day before, I think it was my birthday maybe, or recently it was my birthday, and I went into the North Sea, and there's like a threshold point where you submerge your genitalia in the water, and like beyond that it's a bit easier to get in, but this point is like, it's intense. And so I was very much ballsack minded, and it just, the subconscious of that just came out in my drawing, which I love. It's like when you put pen to paper, you're allowing your subconscious to come through, and that's what I love about drawing. The other design, the one I kind of described, that's just like that, it was supposed to just be a room, but I had it printed in white and black. I got the sample printed and it just feels a bit too caked, if that makes sense, on the person. So I've pulled that out. There's another one that I'll use that I also love, to do with rooms and perspectives and more textural, a little bit more textural this time. And I'll see what sort of scale I have that at, or whether I invert it so there's not so much block color ink on it. But yeah, that's it. I don't have anything more to say on the matter.